Hey guys, what's going on? This is Ryan from the Pokemon region Ujima. That is the Black Pokemon League Ujima. And today we have a very special guest. We have Jeremy Odina, VGC player, champion, right? Champion, right?
Yeah, I'm a champion in some regard.
How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well. Just got a haircut. I'm just hanging out, watching some basketball.
Oh, nice. What game you watching? Who's playing?
We got the Nuggets and the Jazz right now.
Oh, wait, you're in Boston. Are you a Boston fan?
Yeah, I'm a Boston Celtics fan. We're looking all right so far, and
Eh.
I'm hoping we can carry it on in the playoffs.
Yeah, don't hold your breath. I think the Lakers got this. Cool. Thanks for joining us. Again, you're a
Mhm.
VGC player. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, your about you, Pokemon journey, wherever you want to start.
Okay.
What was your first Pokemon game? You know the regular questions everyone likes to ask.
Yeah. So my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red version.
Okay.
I remember picking it up from um, Toys R Us, which is now bankrupt, but
Gone.
uh, it was around release date. Was it 97, 98 or something like that? And I begged for it, and it was the new craze going on, so I had to get a piece of it. And since then, I've kind of I've been up on it, I've been down on it. I played pretty much nonstop until Gen 4.
Okay.
Gen 5 came out. I wasn't super into it. I was also playing college basketball at the time, so
Okay.
I really didn't have enough time to just be sinking into games and whatnot.
Okay. I feel that. Who was your first starter?
First starter, Charizard. Charmander.
Okay.
I had to go. I don't know. I think most of the games I have gone with the fire starter first. In my playthroughs, I start to. I don't know. I want to experiment a little bit, and I go out to the fire, and I go to the water starters and the grass starters.
Okay.
My second and third playthrough, but definitely fire starter all the time.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Now my first game. Actually, I didn't get red or blue first. I got yellow first. So
Okay.
yeah, I had Pikachu, and then I just got all three. So, but my
Yeah,
preference was always Charmander. That was always
Charmander. Yeah,
yeah. The fire starters are my always my preference. Same with
and realistically, the grass starter is usually the best, especially in Gen 1.
oh yeah.
If you're going by typing with the gyms, if you want to get through the game, but you're not thinking about that when you're 7, 8, 9 years old.
No, you're just picking your favorite Pokemon at that
Right.
point. Yeah, no, I started off with Charmander, or I started off with Pikachu, and then I think after that, once Gold and Silver came out, I had Cyndaquil, and
Hmm.
then the first one I tried in Gen 3 was Torchic.
Yeah, I think Gen 2 and Gen 3 have amazing starters.
Yeah,
Um, Design wise, Blaziken's iconic, and
he's a cheat.
I think they did a really good job.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with it. I kind of followed your same path where
Mhm.
I played Gens 1, 2, and 3, and then I fell off until I didn't. This is my first time back actually with Sword
Oh
and
wow,
Shield.
okay.
Yeah,
So you picked
so
back up in Gen 8.
yeah, so there was a lot that I was just that I'm still learning. Like I just became competitive.
Hmm.
What in January maybe?
Hmm.
So it's interesting, especially with how many different Pokemon there are now. Like 900 or something like that. Yeah, different
Yeah,
abilities. It,
yeah. I found that you the newer players have a benefit. It's kind of weird to say. Like even though I've been playing competitively since Gen 6,
okay.
2016, which is not a ton of time, but like I imagine with somebody who's newer comes to the scene, they see me, they're like, "Whoa, like you've been playing forever." I really haven't been, but um, I find that a benefit of being newer is that you don't have to unlearn old habits.
Okay.
Um, each generation, the game changes drastically. Like with Gen 8, it has thrown whatever you knew about Pokemon before, you gotta almost throw out the window and start new and kind of figure it out from there. You gotta just realize that the things that used to work in the past may not be the same
Right.
in this new game.
Yeah, no, and I've heard a lot of people say that especially like with Dynamaxing and everything like that, Dynamaxing changes so much, I would imagine, just because you get so many buffs, like
Yeah.
right off bat.
Hmm.
So yeah, no, I could definitely see that. We are gonna battle. You're gonna lose. I'm we're gonna battle. The code is gonna be 0808 eight
All right,
times.
let me get on the
Four
internet
times.
here.
And it'll be doubles because you're a VGC guy. So, and what do you feel about? Do you like singles?
I've tried playing singles. I'm just not. Number one, I'm also obviously not very good at it, and two, there's just too many turns.
Yeah.
I can't. You have to really play a long, well thought out game from the very beginning. You're not granted, VGC, you have to have a plan in each game, but sometimes you can kind of adjust on the fly. But it feels like I could be completely wrong. But like in singles, it feels like you really have to be thought out so many turns ahead.
Right.
And I'm not sure if I'm willing to commit to 50 turns of play.
It's just like the one thing about singles that I really dislike. Once you get in a corner, I feel like you're stuck. Like it's.
I got noise going on. Say that one more time.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I said once you get in like a corner, you're just kind of stuck. Like if you're in a bad situation in singles, that's pretty much it usually to me.
Yep.
Or I just don't have the thought process to get myself out of that situation.
Yeah, I've noticed that if you get a sleeper in the correct position, whether it be a Dragon Dance or like, so you have like a Solomon Salve or something like that. Back when Mega Salamence was legal, I know it's really, really good in singles. If you get a Dragon Dance up in the right position, you could 1v6 a team. Or any other kind of Pokemon. I know Toxapex is really popular there. Like if you don't have the correct kind of counters on your team, you will just flat out lose to it.
Yeah, absolutely. While I'm setting this up, so the way I'm setting it up, I just did normal rules, but we're only gonna pick 4. That work for you?
Okay, that's cool.
And actually, I'll give this team a try. Yeah, no. Go ahead.
No, I just was gonna say that I'm trying to decide what team to pick. Will it be an old favorite? I'm gonna pick an old favorite. Let's do that.
Caterpies. All Caterpies.
I don't have to have a Caterpie in my boxes. All right.
Awesome.
I might lose.
Whoa. No. I see where my issue is gonna be already. We're gonna go. Let's give this a try. All right, there we go. All right. Let's see if we can pull this off. So when you first started, like while you're picking, if you can answer, like, did you have other people to play with?
I ran into like a period in my play, when I was first starting. I played a lot of Battle Spot in 2015. I really enjoyed
Hey Jeremy, your audio is cutting out.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's like a buzzing going on.
Is it good now?
Yeah, now we're good. That's better.
So I had to learn how to EV on my own.
Okay.
I had to find out how to everything. Right. Everything was done by myself. I didn't really have a lot of friends at VGC, I'd say, until I started getting results.
Okay.
And that's usually how it works. But
like, go ahead.
No, like it's just kind of unfortunate that's the way it is. But like I think that's the way it can be until you prove yourself. Like a lot of people just aren't going to be that open to just kind of being your best friend. But people aren't unfriendly, but it can be tougher to gain friends if you're not, if you're not as prominent.
Right. When did you first get into competitive like tournaments? Like what was your first tournament? Do you remember?
My very, very first tournament was the Boston Open, which was at Worlds in 2015. And I went 4-3 or something like that. And I completely dedicate, like, kind of put that the idea that I went 4-3 on the fact that I didn't have access to good Pokemon, like good IVs, good proper way to EV train, just not having access to stuff and in the knowledge for it.
Right.
So I think one of the things that I really benefited from was starting to really go to tournaments consistently, because I didn't go to another tournament until January in the new format. Going consistently and figuring out, okay, what is the best what's the best way to train my Pokemon, and just learning from the better players in the area.
Right. Okay. I can see that. Let's do. See now, sorry. But, now I'm paying attention.
But I think that as I started to go to tournaments, I met other players. One of my good friends, Jordan Edwards, he's another Black VGC player. I think he's the only other one in the area in Boston. He was really welcoming to me, and I know he was happy to see, because before me, I mean, there was nobody else, who was also Black in the area and also, good. Jordan knows how to play. He doesn't play as much anymore.
Okay.
COVID's kind of taking down everybody's, will to play.
Right.
But it was really good to meet him and have him as a friend out there.
That's good. So how often do you see other Black players, if at all?
I'd say it's kind of rare. I know there's another very, very good player, Emilio Forbes. He lives out in California. He got second at Worlds in 2018.
Okay.
And he hardly. It feels like he hardly ever goes to tournaments, but when he does, he's like, you fully expect him to possibly win, but definitely top cut.
Okay.
He's just an amazing player. I played him at Worlds in 2019, and it was really good to see somebody, of his stature get second at Worlds. But there's also Joshua Lorsi. He doesn't play as much anymore, but got top 16 at 2016 Nationals.
Okay.
Made Worlds Day 2 in 2016. Very, very good player. But he's moved on to do things in real life, regular things.
Right.
So, there's a few, but there's not nearly as much as you would hope for.
Okay.
I can say that for sure.
Okay. I can understand that. Do you feel like, how do I want to word it? Oh, damn it. That was a good move, because I was about to kill him. Do you feel
no
like
free KOs?
Do you feel like the VGC scene is inclusive? Like, are they welcoming? Do you think they reach out to other people, or not really as much?
Okay, so when I first started, I was really nervous about that. I was 24 years old, and I didn't think there was going to be. I didn't think there was going to be a whole lot of Black players as well when I first started. So I kind of just said, you know what, I really want to do this. I really don't care what else happens. But I'm gonna play Pokemon. It's gonna happen.
Right.
And to my surprise, I was actually really welcomed by the I went to MIT meeting at first. Is a college campus.
Okay.
Everybody knows MIT.
Yeah. Hey Jeremy, audio again. There we go. It's like once you,
good?
Yeah, when you lift your computer, you're good. It's when it goes down, it's like, what happened?
Oh boy. Yeah, I figured that for the most part, I'd say everybody's been pretty inclusive. You're gonna have run-ins every now and then, but I'd say definitely for the most part, people have been super inclusive.
That's good.
But it's gotten better. I'd say it's definitely gotten better as it's gone on, because I have had my problems. Don't get me wrong, I definitely had my problems. But it has definitely gotten better as
time has gone
on. As time's gone on. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's awesome. Let's see here. I'm going to gamble on something that is not going to work, probably. Actually, I'm not even going to risk my...
I don't know. I might lose this.
No. I don't think so. That Dusclops. I use Dusclops, and I know exactly how he works, and it's annoying. So.
I wasn't fully paying attention either.
Yeah, no, I'm dead already.
to the item reveal. So I might be in trouble.
All right, let's go ahead and let's go do. I need him. I need him gone. Yeah, we knew that was coming. That hurt. That really hurt. Yeah, no.
Like half. Oh, is Trick Room over?
No, I don't think so. Oh, damn
It's
it.
just super slow. Oh man.
Oh, not Max
Please pay off.
Starfall.
Please. Please, Primo. There we go.
Oh,
it's a
not the crit. Not the crit.
You take them. You take those.
Horrible. But yeah, so
I don't know
said,
if it's over, man.
no, that's over. That's all right. I'll come back. Look, this Dusclops just won't die. Oh,
now
I forgot about that. Oh, look at this. Okay.
I've used Venusaur a lot as of recent, and that like little effect there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Is amazing. You just forget about it half the time.
It's beautiful. I love it.
See, it's not over.
No, it's pretty over. It's not looking too good for me right now.
Not looking good for our hero. Let's see. How many? Oh, okay, one turn.
Let's see here.
Let's do this.
I wanna. All right, let's try this. Let's see how this works. I may have just made a mistake actually. If you do what I think you're about to do, which I see happen in VGC all the time, I lost. I've been looking at these player cups. I know how you guys battle now.
Oh yeah, you guys figured out?
Well, obviously not, because I'm getting like whooped on pretty bad. But like I see it. Man. Oh wait.
Oh, for the love of God,
yes,
please
die. Don't have a focus sash. Why are you? Oh no, the weakness policy. That's worse. That's horrible.
Yeah, but I'm in messy terrain. That's the problem.
Yeah, but that weakness policy. Can I get like another? Can I get a? Do I have another one? Wait. Do I have another rock thing? No, I don't have any. Okay. Because I think I outsped you, didn't I? Yeah, I outsped you in Trick Room, so you got it.
What if it's a speed tie? If it's a speed tie, you could win.
Let's see. There's so many things that could go wrong here.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. All right, I don't feel that bad. I don't feel bad about this. I lost, but it wasn't bad.
No, super close. I might die right here. Oh wait, no, never mind.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's game over. All right,
GG,
all right,
cool.
Good game.
Good game one.
We'll try it again. It wasn't horrible. Let's see.
Yeah, this is like a Series 3 team. We're in Series 5 now. This is probably my favorite team that I've made. Well, I didn't really build it from scratch. Favorite team that I've used.
Okay. So you mentioned something earlier when we were talking that your in-game name was named after someone. It's after Ray Riz.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
So, back in like what would be considered, I guess, the prehistoric days of VGC, like 2012, 2011.
Okay.
I think everybody in VGC knows who Wolf Glick is, and he made this name, made his in-game name Ray Riz, and it was just kind of a troll. And a lot of people, he'd play people online and stuff, and everybody like, oh my God, it's Ray Rizzo. I played Ray Rizzo. Like, it was never Ray Rizzo. It was just Wolf messing around, and he never told them. And so Ray would always get a bunch of messages like, oh my God, your team was so cool, and it was like, obviously, like I said, it was never Ray. So I thought it'd be funny to do that again.
Okay.
And
so you're trying to start it back up.
Yeah. People always like, oh my God, I'm such a big fan. I'm like, wait, do they know who this is? Like, they could genuinely be a fan of me, which would be kind of not weird, but like, I wouldn't expect it. Because my following isn't nearly as big as Ray's, but yeah, I always just find it hilarious. I get it all the time, and I don't know. And I'm also a big fan of Ray as well. So, it's just to continue the troll, and on top of it, I do like the guy, as a player, and
so it helps.
An inspiration to thousands of players who play VGC now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. So in your VGC tournaments, like, what is it like? I know people are competitive, but do people get like nasty?
Yeah, man. You can either run into one of the two.
Okay.
You're gonna run into the guy who just comes. He's just like, man, I just want to play these. I just want to play Pokemon. Like, I don't care how I do, and they're like a pleasure to play against. But then you may come against like the more serious player who's going to, like, if you get like fortunate during a turn, you hack them or something like that. They may never let you live that down. It's like, oh, like you hacked me, you did this. Are you picking something?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're like, yeah, you hacked me, like, oh my god, and like that's like annoying because it's the game we play.
Right.
Like, it's okay to be frustrated, but there's nothing like I can do about getting that full paralysis. It just happened.
Right.
I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not gonna I can't take it back. So.
All right.
But for the most part, I'd say, I'm very serious when I play. So I don't spend hundreds of dollars on this game to just see friends. Like, I want to win.
Right.
And when I go to tournaments, I expect to either top cut or win, as long as I put in that work.
And has that been the case most of the
time? I'd say the last 2 years, when I go to a tournament, I fully expect to be top cutting. It's not going to happen every time,
right?
But I'm always making sure I prepare fully, and I'm not, getting comfortable on past accomplishments. I won a DC Open in 2019, this last summer, at Worlds. So that was probably, probably my biggest accomplishment. And let's see, you gotta switch up going. All right. Oh boy. All right.
Uh-oh. There we go. We have a question from the live. What is your favorite Pokemon all overall?
Favorite Pokemon? Dragonite and Umbreon.
Hey.
I probably have a couple others, but it's hard to choose between the two, to be honest.
Umbreon's my favorite, so I feel you on that.
Umbreon is amazing in the anime. Yeah. It's super annoying with VGC to play against.
Do you run the weakness policy Umbreon? Have you ever run that?
No. Whoa. I've never heard that one before.
Okay, so maybe I'm one of the few people who does this. Because I'm not gonna pull it out today anyway. So let me learn you real quick, right? So Umbreon is obviously super bulky, right? So most people, when they see an Umbreon, they're gonna try and super effective it. They're gonna get you a fighting move or a fairy move, and most likely it's gonna survive it either way.
Yeah.
Plus you run Curse.
Oh boy.
And you run Baton Pass.
Oh my god.
I
don't want to face this.
I have wrecked that before. I have wrecked it. It's disgusting.
That sounds like a disaster to face.
It's nasty.
Oh, here we go. Double fire into rock.
You've made my life very difficult right now because I have to make a decision.
This is a great example of how to fool your opponent. They say, I'm tired of losing. I don't want to lose a Primarina in the front. So they lead their 2 months weak to Prima. And so to counter that, you lead Rock.
Let's see what I'm gonna do here. All right, I'm gonna gamble.
Okay, let's see. What do you got?
I made a good gamble, I think.
Uh-oh.
We'll find out.
Uh-oh.
We'll find out in a second. That Intimidate may save you.
Oh God, I feel like I know what's coming here.
This is either gonna win or lose for me. So.
Oh, okay. Still not great. So I didn't even see if the the Arcanine was Intimidate or not. Oh my god! No. I did not. Why did I see this coming? I was not paying attention.
This is like my favorite. Like, this is my end all be all. So let me tell you right now. I don't have anything better than this at this point. Like, this is my final move. So, yeah.
No.
If you win this, if that Dusclops survives, it's over.
I don't know, man. I didn't click Trick Room.
Did he survive?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
It's not going to do me any good.
Oh, Nightshade.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at God.
Yeah.
Look at God. All right, let's do that. You know what? Let's go ahead and do.
Dang. I'm getting styled on.
Wow, I don't even know what I just did, actually. Somehow I messed up, but whatever. Yeah, because I think I just accidentally pressed Flare Blitz. I was button mashing. Yep. Damn it.
Got a little excited?
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's still
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, he's Life Orb, too, so.
That'll do it. All right. Late game Dynamax is best Dynamax. What do I got?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Let's see here. All right, so now this is where I have to make the right choice, because this is it.
I've already said that we're going to game 3.
I don't know
Mentally,
yet. It depends on what happens here. Because you would be like the only VGC player to run Phantom Force.
Really? Really? You think so?
I feel like I don't see it a lot.
What?
I really hope you didn't pick Phantom Force. Oh. Well, you didn't pick Phantom Force. Okay. That still may have messed up my game, though. But we'll find out. Max Airstream, okay. That's fine. All right, let's see here. Oh, you outspeed me.
Let's go.
You outspeed. What is that Tyranitar made of? What does he have? I've never seen a fast Tyranitar.
Nah. I should have Phantom Forced.
I kind of wish I went for that Tyranitar now, actually. That Tyranitar is going to be a problem.
It could be. But it's also like 3v4, 3v1.
Yeah, but it's really like 2, because you're going to knock out my Arcanine.
True.
Oh, no, never mind. I lied. Like, you're going to... I don't know, man.
Oh. What? The game's over. What the heck?
Let's see what we can do here. I just knew I had to knock out that Dusclops. that thing had to go.
That's gone. What do we got?
All right, so we know that's coming, and so do you play a lot of like non-VGC games at all?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd say mostly. Like I play Red Dead Redemption 2 a lot.
Okay.
I got The Last of Us. Other than that, I wouldn't say I'm like the most dedicated gamer, but okay. I do play. My roommates are here.
Keep going.
I'm gonna go to my room. Hold on a second.
Yeah, no, you're all good, man.
She was still going. You could have moved off the run.
Woo! All right. Yeah. All right. We're here.
Yeah, we're here.
All right. I'm running because that game is over.
All right. Let's see what we can do here.
Let's go to game 3. Going to game 3, and I need to plug in
Yeah, for sure.
my because in VGC anything is a win condition,
Okay.
and your opponent's switch dying
Uh-huh.
is definitely a win condition.
What is switch dying? Explain that to me.
Like if I run out of battery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So if it's during a tournament and your opponent's switch dies, or
Okay.
DS or whatever back a year ago,
Yeah.
then yeah, you just lose.
Oh no.
Your opponent loses,
That's...
or either you lose or your opponent loses. Whoever's console dies.
Do they not have plugs or whatever, or is it just hit or miss depending on where it's taking place at?
No, they do. They have you have console plugs, but it's just like for when we were in the DS era.
Yeah.
You had a specific station. But when you came to the Switches, they have them right there at the table, so you don't have to really worry about it.
Okay.
But some people just don't plug in for whatever reason.
Right. All right. I'm gonna switch things up one more time.
Oh God.
I'm gonna try and keep you. I gotta keep you on your toes. I can't just
Oh,
bring the
man.
same thing. Let's see. I want to try something, but I don't think it'll work how I want it to against you. But I'm gonna try it anyway.
You know what? Because you're gonna switch it up, I'm gonna switch it up.
All right, cool.
All right, one more time. What is it?
What are we doing? Do we need a new code?
Yeah, was it the same code?
0808. I didn't even know it dropped because it's still on for me.
Oh, it is. Huh?
All right, so I'll drop out. And then while we're doing that, let's see what we got here. So you said favorite Pokemon is Umbreon, and it is, and Dragonite. You'd have to choose between those two. You're a basketball guy, right?
Yeah.
So who's your favorite? If you had to choose a starting 5 Pokemon and have one coming off the bench, you're 6, who would it be?
I'd have Machamp down low.
Okay.
Definitely. I have Blaziken as my 2 guard.
Okay.
I have Cinderace running the point.
Okay.
I got 3. I'd probably have. All right, let's say I have Machamp as the 4, and I have Hariyama as the 5.
Okay.
So we have Cinderace at the 1, Blaziken at the 2. I need a 3. Man.
Blaziken at the 2
Would
is
be my 3.
nasty.
Yeah, it'd be pretty tough for people. So I need a 3. What would I put in my 3?
Poliwrath. Nah, not Poliwrath.
No, I don't do Poliwrath. Let me think. Let me get my team together. I'm gonna think. Because Hariyama at the 5, Machamp at the 4. I put Dragonite at the 3. How about
Really?
that?
Dragonite at the 3?
Yeah.
That's a big 3.
Hey, listen. He's fast, right? Read his Pokédex entry and tell me he's not fast.
Yeah, no, he is. Dragonite is so overpowered. I really hope they bring him back for the new DLC.
Yeah, I like Dragonite.
Yeah.
Clearly, right? All right, I'm not playing no games. I'm gonna wrap this one up.
I don't like that.
If you beat me here, then all respect in the world. Honestly, I don't plan on losing this one.
Well, I will try and give you a good battle, but Based off
It was
of-
all fun and games until I lost.
You stopped talking and everything. You weren't answering questions.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, wait a minute.
I think I lost. Yeah, I didn't see that beat up coming.
Most people don't,
Yeah.
but the bad thing about that is I can only get that off once usually. Like people look
Yeah.
for it now.
And in like a real life tournament too, I would have been paying attention to the fact that I didn't see intimidate. I would have noticed right then and there. Okay, it must be justified.
That's what I wait for people to see. I'm like, y'all didn't notice he didn't intimidate? Because if I see a Pokemon that usually runs intimidate come out and it doesn't run intimidate, like Gyarados. If I see Gyarados come out and intimidate doesn't pop, he's got to die right off bat.
Yeah, because if he gets a knockout, it starts
It's over.
spiraling.
Yeah,
You know.
it's legit
Moxie.
over. All right, let's see how I want to run this. Let's do. See, yeah, no, this ain't gonna work. I gotta take this out. That's not gonna work how I want it to. I need to do this. We're gonna do that, and then let's go ahead and do.
Carefully crafting his team.
I'm trying. I don't have a lot of faith in what I'm about to do, though, to be totally completely honest. We're gonna do that. Actually, and then we'll do. I know who we'll bring. We'll do this one. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can pull something out here. I gotta see what you're running. If I start seeing like Porygons and stuff like that, I'm just gonna leave. Oh no, not that mix. No.
I had to do it to you. Now, this Cinderace is going to pose a lot of problems, so.
You meta me to death. Speaking of meta, how do you feel about meta teams, though? Like, outside of VGC, obviously. So, in VGC, that's your bread and butter. But outside of it,
if I was not a VGC player,
Yeah.
like if I was like somebody watching,
yeah.
is that what you're saying?
No. Just like, if you're running just regular online battles or whatever, you're not in a tournament or anything like that, do you still like run meta type Pokemon, or do you try and use others?
For any tournament that I take seriously, I like just try to use what I think is strongest. Like if it happens to be meta, then I'm going to use it.
Okay.
But let me do this 1 second. There we go. Okay. Yeah, but I understand kind of the frustration that viewers have at times, but I think sometimes this frustration comes from kind of maybe like a lack of understanding of the game and like the reason why things are standard. Okay, Rillaboom, Hawlucha, but generally speaking, I do try to make sure I use what I think is going to be strongest and not necessarily worrying about whether it's meta or not.
Okay. I can feel that. All right, let's see what's happening here. I'm trying to decide how I want to handle this.
Me too.
Because this first turn, this is everything right here.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Oh my god.
All right. All right. So you're making me play like one of my friends. Like, I don't play this way usually. Like, you kind of, the way you choose your Pokemon, because you run in a way that I like to run. Like, I love Trick Room, right?
Yep.
Ooh, okay. Clever Girl. What do we have here? Ah, damn, I should have taken that out. I should have taken.
This is such a scary lead.
I really, really wish I had taken that out. Oh, it's Intimidate Gyarados. Okay, no Moxie?
No Moxie.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not as afraid of Intimidate Gyarados as I am Moxie Gyarados. Moxie Gyarados is a whole issue. But yeah, so
I understand why.
So yeah, I don't G-Max first turn, and you've made me do it 3 times. Like, I'm actually against G-Maxing first turn.
I fully understand why. because you can get caught in a position where somebody's able to intimidate you, and then
Look at that. That's
you're not
disgusting.
able to do damage.
Right.
Essentially, late.
Okay. Don't like this at all.
I think Dynamaxing or G-Maxing first turn was something that people fell in the trap of doing early meta. Back in November, December sometime.
Right.
I mean, it felt correct. You want to get offense off very fast, but as we've gone along in this format, we've learned, I wouldn't say the correct way, but like sometimes Dynamax in turn 1 is very good, but we've learned how to appropriately use it. I'd say I'll use it a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. I think once everyone kind of learned the mechanics behind it, just like the boost and the buffs that you get from it, because I realized I was playing Dynamaxes all wrong. I was really just trying to hit hard and not really paying attention to what I actually get from Dynamaxing. Why are you like this? This is unnecessary. I just don't need this. Oh my god.
Very nice.
Oh my god, that is disgusting.
2 turns gone.
Yeah. That's not looking too good for me. Not looking good at all.
Oh no, Grimmsnarl has the potential to bring any game back.
Not
to
mine.
be perfectly fine.
Just because of how I play mine.
Okay.
And you and that pain split, that's going to be hard to deal with, honestly. Let's see what I want to do here. Let's go ahead and let's try and get a... Let's throw this up.
I just set up Trick Room just so Hawlucha can't go too crazy, because that thing is so annoying.
I love Hawlucha. Oh, great. Fuck. That was a great move. And I know you got Torkoal in the back, too. That's why I can't stand you right now.
I don't know, man. I think you've seen 04.
Have I?
Yeah, I think so.
You got How are you going to bring a Venusaur and not bring Torkoal?
Hawlucha kind of scared me, honestly. And your own Tyranitar scared me.
Yeah, no, I wanted to bring Tyranitar, and I was like, nah, I can't. I don't. Let me switch it up a little bit, at least once. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do here? Oh man, this is tough. I am in a really bad situation.
What are your? I can't find your Venusaur answers.
I can't either.
Show me a Venusaur answer, and I'll find you a liar.
I don't know about this, man. All right, I need to start. Let's see. I need that up. Oh no, he knows a poison move too, doesn't he? Oh, okay. Oh, come on. You stop it. My Rillaboom is a leaf at this point.
Yep. A blade of grass.
All right, let's yeah.
I think a lot of people at my locals hate playing against me for the simple fact that my games will always take forever.
Usually mine kind of do, but like I said, I changed I chose a more exciting team, because I'll tell you what I was going to go with before. Before, I had Friendguard, Clefairy, and Grimmsnarl starting.
Well, you know what? I'm perfectly fine with not having to face that. That would have took forever. Screens and then Friendguard.
Yeah, it's nasty. And I don't even run that with Grimmsnarl usually. So I'm the fire leader in like the group I told you about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I run Clefairy with Rotom. So I get Friendguard. I get Ally Switch from Rotom. I get Reflex, Light Screens, Minimize with Clefairy. So pretty much, you can't hit me after a while. And then I Baton Pass to one of my heavy hitters, and that's it.
You have all the single strats. You're fusing singles and VGC.
And someone else told me that. I was like, I don't see how these strats would work in singles just because I need 2 Pokemon to do it.
Well, for the simple fact that you're running Baton Pass, like you almost never see Baton Pass. The only time you see Baton Pass usually is on some kind of like somebody playing for fun on ladder or something like that.
Okay.
But you're usually never gonna see it.
Really? Huh. Yeah, no, I love Baton Pass. I have a Baton Pass team. Yeah, I'm just gonna chip away at that at that Gyarados until I'm probably about to die, so.
Yeah, I don't like Grimmsnarl at all. I don't like basic Grimmsnarl.
Did you have a bad experience with him?
Oh my god. It like if you allow it to sit on the field for too long, I can't even say for too long. If you allow it to be on the field for like 2 turns, which is, you know, inevitably like it's not gonna go down usually in 1 hit. It's gonna get possibly 2 Thunder Waves off.
Right.
And that poses a problem to any team.
All right. Here we go. Let's I don't know how this is gonna work.
Ooh, the ace.
Yeah, but you forced my hand early. So
yeah. You felt the pressure?
Yeah, and I don't want to do this because I know it's gonna happen, but I have to. Like, this is the only chance I have. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. We're in a good place still. Who's that? Venusaur. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Slapping a taunt on me, alright. Oh my god. See, this is why. This is literally why I hate this Pokemon.
All right, let's see what we can pull out here.
Okay, that was clever.
Let's see here. And see, I knew you were gonna do that, and I'm mad because if this is Tyranitar, I could have won this. Damn, I could have won it, and I didn't. I could have won it.
I don't know, man. I have a plan.
It's gonna work because,
Ooh.
Yeah, I was trying to kill that Venusaur. I could have won it.
I get it.
Oh my god, so much damage.
Resisted where?
All right, let's see here.
All right, do that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
That won't work. All right, let's go ahead and do. All right, this could be it.
Oof, I should have protected.
I honestly, I really thought you were gonna protect or you were gonna Dynamax. Yes, die. I need him to die.
No, we can do.
All right, you still got that Gyarados back there who's scared. That Gyarados scares me now.
As he should. Okay, good. I don't faint.
Damn. And you took off the taunt. All right. Yeah, that Gyarados is nasty. Smart. That was a beautiful move, sir. Beautiful move. I hate right now. I'm hating this Intimidate Gyarados. Let's see here.
All right. Hopefully I can wrap this up here, but that Swords Dance was, oh boy, got me nervous.
Yeah, no, I think you got this one.
Not over till it's over.
Oh, while this is happening. Let's see what we got here. You played semi-pro ball, didn't you?
Yeah.
How'd that go? How was that? Like, what was...
Okay. Okay. So how was that? I started in 2014. I played after I graduated college. I went out to California.
Okay.
And I played out there for that summer.
Okay.
Really good experience. I worked so hard to get that opportunity. I decided to try again for the following summer. So obviously, the goal of it was obviously to play overseas.
Right.
But that didn't happen after that summer. So I decided to go again next summer. I went to Orlando. I played in Orlando for a summer, and that was an even better experience.
Nice.
By that time, I had found a job in my field, and I had to decide: do I want to take this once in a lifetime opportunity to play again, or do I want to stick with my job?
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to play that summer. Great experience, but I decided after that summer I didn't feel like it was worth it to keep jeopardizing my current job to keep to try to keep chasing the dream. So after that, I just decided I'd play rec leagues. I still love the game. I love to play still.
Okay.
And every VGC players think they can still beat me, but they don't realize there's levels to this. Like, just because you play against your friends and you're good doesn't mean you're gonna be playing against it's gonna be any different when you play against me.
You won.
Yeah, that's it.
That intimidate was nice. Good game. Good game. I will be back when I'll be bugging you. I don't like losing, so I don't give that up.
Hey, anytime I'm always here for a fade,
Okay, I got you.
The barbershop is always open.
Few more questions, then I know you have other stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about legendaries in game?
What's funny? It's like my best season came during a restricted format.
Yeah.
Where a format that allowed restricted Pokemon.
Okay.
Such as like Mewtwo, Xerneas, etc.
Okay.
And my best season that I've ever had in VGC came during that season.
Really?
Like, granted, did it get stale after a while? Yeah, it was really annoying. Ultra Series in 2019. Mm-hmm. I felt like it went on forever. And eventually, when you're practicing so much for each tournament, especially when you have tournaments that coming up in a short amount of time, you're playing the same stuff over and over and over and over, and it does get really annoying to play against. But at the same time, it helps you learn those matchups perfectly well, like them to a T. Mm-hmm. And especially when you know your team perfectly, when you're playing against such a volatile format such as VGC like 19, where they allow restricted legendaries, mm-hmm. It's very important to know each and every matchup, like popular matchup you're going to be going against. Right. But generally, I find that that it's kind of it goes back and forth. You have the crowd who really just feel like it's terrible for the game. Mm-hmm. I think generally speaking, every time one of those formats come up, the game kind of dies a little. So people stop playing. People who only watch it from a couch perspective, like just to watch on Twitch and stuff, hate watching it. And eventually, it starts to wear on players a little bit. Personally, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It's not my favorite, but it's certainly not awful, but it does get annoying very fast. Right. Like in VGC 16, I think the same thing kind of happened as well.
Yeah, and see, I don't like legendaries in game, honestly. I never run legendaries. It's very rare that I do. Even when we had tournaments where it's all right, you can use a legendary, I was like, I'll play without it. To me, they're so overpowered, and move sets, depending on what legendary you use, it gives people an unfair advantage. And someone in our group, when we voted against using legendaries, in gym matches and things like that, said, everyone else has the ability to use a legendary. That was his argument. And I was like, yeah, but we don't want to use it. Like I'm
Yeah,
not a fan.
if it's not fun for you, then I fully understand why why it can be unfun for people to use.
Yeah.
But I would say that I think the thing about Pokemon is that every new format is a personally when I play it, it feels like a completely different game. Like
Mhm.
between VGC 16, which was probably the most hated format since I've started playing, to VGC 17. Like at the end of VGC 16, I feel like I started really grasping the game and getting good.
Okay.
And then VGC 17 started, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm back to being bad. Like it's a completely different, literally completely different game. And I think it's in the same thing happened in VGC 18, where different Pokemon are allowed, Mega Evolution, and Z moves, it just completely flipped the game on its head.
Right.
And those transitions I think are important to like a player's growth. So there's the way you play in a restricted format is completely different than you would play in a format, say like VGC 17, where the game was there may be like 15 turns in a game as opposed to VGC 19 where there may be 8.
Right.
I think it's important to learn how to it kind of perfects different skills where like in VGC 19 you're able to perfect like your position game, like how do I position right.
Mhm.
You're not just going for all out attacks turn one. You probably have to like plan for a late game more so than you would in VGC 17. So I think there's different skills that are involved in different formats, and you may be able to learn that based on the format you're playing.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, no, I agree with you. We'll give you 2 more questions, and I'll let you bounce on out of here, unless you want me to go ahead and grab my Mewtwo real quick. What was the question? Oh, what pointers would you give someone who's just now trying to get into competitive battling?
I'd say watch a lot of content. You can never learn enough.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I go, I guess you could say, just I don't post to Twitter a lot. Sometimes maybe I might go a month where I'm hardly tweeting, and sometimes people think that's like, oh, like he's fallen off, like he's not really paying attention to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
When really, I maybe I have a lot of homework or something like that, but I'm always paying attention. I'm always watching content and trying to get better. If I'm not playing, then I'm talking with people about the game. I'm watching other really good players, and even though I've gotten to a point where I say I'm an established player and people look to me as like, I don't know, as some kind of voice in the community, I don't feel like my learning is ever done. And I think once you've like felt like you've gotten too good to learn, then you're probably going to fall off.
Right.
And that's something that I never want to happen. No matter how many good players come in, I always want to be able to say like I'm still one of the better players. And I think just being able to stay consistent is probably the most important thing, I'd say.
Awesome. And then that kind of leads me to, I think, and I kind of asked you this earlier, or maybe like a version of it, but I want to re-ask it again. As far as just like being black in Pokemon, how do you view it, like, to be like I said, when I found you, I was super excited because we're not on stream a lot. You don't see a lot of black players on stream. Like, does that give you a certain amount of pride or anything like that as far as being, a black Pokemon player?
Yeah, it gives me a lot of pride. I think, after, even though I lost my match at Collinsville, it was my third time actually on the official Pokemon stream, but it's been my first time since I had like kind of more of a following on Twitter.
Right.
And just seeing like the comments people are making, it's like, oh my god, like I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Jeremy. Like they have no idea who I am. I have no idea who they are. And it's like, wow, like people all over the world are actually watching me right now, and they're looking up to me. And I think it's super important to like let people know, like, you don't have to like don't feel like I'm gonna be judged, or like it's okay to be black and nerdy, you know. And you have to, sometimes you have to fit. You feel like you have to fit in the box, and you're afraid that people's gonna judge you and stuff. Like I went through all that stuff.
Right.
But sometimes you get, it may be like it can either be like an age thing where you come to the point where like I'm a certain age, like I don't care what nobody thinks about me. I don't I'm gonna do what I want to do. Or you're gonna get to the point where it's like you just hop in head first, and maybe the community just grasp you.
Right.
Either you're gonna not care what people think, or other people are gonna make you feel like, yeah, I don't have to care what people think. You know.
I think one of the reasons, like, I think it's easier as an adult with that, like you said, like being black and nerdy probably when we were younger wasn't like the coolest thing. It is
Not at
now.
all.
But
Yeah,
back
it's
then,
very cool now.
Right. But back then, you know, early 90s and everything, it's like, oh, you play Pokemon? Like, what's wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
card games and everything. So, like, it was hard to find people. Then social media didn't really exist at that point either. So,
Right.
you couldn't just go online, really, and find, you know, Pokemon meetups. So, you were just sitting in your room playing. I think...
Yep. And
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
I think now with the advances in social media, it makes it a lot easier. The fact that being a nerd now is very cool makes it a lot easier. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can,
it's definitely trending. And like on top of it, I was a jock, like quote unquote jock in college and high school. Like people are gonna look at you like, what are you playing Pokemon? Like,
Right.
like how old are you? So, you know, I had to in college when I was playing, you know, going on road trips to games and stuff with the team. I'm in the back of the you know, the team bus or whatnot. I'm playing Pokemon Black, or I'm playing you know, Diamond and Pearl, or
Right.
you know, something. I'm playing something, and like, you know, I was trying to hide it, whatnot. But eventually, I got to a point where my teammates found out, and they were asking me to play it. So I'm like, you know what? I don't have to be as guarded and, you know, feel
Right.
ashamed or like feel like people are judging me. Like that, you will have the like I said, I'm not gonna act like it's all roses, but
because it's not. Yeah.
eventually you're gonna get to a point where you just don't care. You're like, I'm like, my interests are my interests. I'm gonna be me.
Right. Like, you can make friends now based off of your interests. You don't kind of have to like conform to whatever's cool at that moment. Yeah, you do get to a point where you're like, whatever.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. You get a community of people who are backing you, and whether it be an all black group or whether it just be the Pokemon community, like VGC Pokemon community in general.
Right.
You feel that love, and you just like whatever.
Right. Awesome. Cool. Well, we're at time. I'm gonna let you get
Yep.
back to your day. I really appreciate you coming on here, hanging out with me. You know, thank you for the battle. I feel like I learned a lot. Next time, take out Intimidate Gyarados.
I can't say that I will, but I do appreciate having me on and broadcasting to, you know, all these different kinds of people, and hopefully they, you know, they have some inspiration and they learn a little bit.
Yeah, cool. It was great. Do you want to give people your Twitter handle? You know, I know you're on Twitter. Anything else? Twitch or anything?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My Twitter, I really only have Twitter. At JAYOHH_12. And you know, follow me, and I'm having a good time.
Cool. Thanks. Hit him up. Try and battle him. Maybe you'll do better than I did.
All right, guys. Peace.
See ya. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out with us. This is Ryan for Ujima. You can come follow our group at BPL Ujima. We also do have a Discord. So thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. Appreciate y'all. Later.